Hello everybody, my name is Phythodas. Welcome to this video, one more Titan Quest video in this Titan Quest epic channel. Now, here we have the red build. This is a very, maybe not that old build of mine, but anyways, it is an old build and it is a fashion build. The idea behind this build was to equip items, if possible, all of items that we can see here. For example, you cannot see on the character the emulated the rings or the artifact, but you can see all other items, weapons and armor items. And the idea was to put together a build where all items, if possible, would be of the same color, red, and call it red build, fashion build, and make something and see how that would work. And I made this summon here. I think we have a build guide video. I'm not going to go into the build. This is not a build guide video, this is just a build update video. And after so many years, I decided to make an update to this build. The update will be in the form of just replacing the weapon. This weapon is very good. First of all, before I talk about the weapon, I should let you know that this is one of the two builds that I reached legendary difficulty Deathless. I reached the final boss of Ragnarok Deathless, and I allowed the final boss of Ragnarok to defeat me. I allowed that boss to kill me. This is why I have one total death. And why did I do that? Because I didn't want to unlock the hardcore achievement in legendary difficulty. I have unlocked the normal and epic hardcore achievements, but I didn't want to unlock the hardcore achievement with this character and the other one. Why not? Because these items are inherited items. This character didn't pick up these items. It is not a solo self-found. And I decided that if I am to actually complete and unlock the hardcore achievement in legendary difficulty, I want to do it with a character that will be solo self-found, 0 inherited items from level 1 up to legendary final boss fight. So this is why I allowed that boss to kill these two builds, and one of the builds is this one. This weapon is not the most powerful weapon in the game, but it is very good for this build, and I will show you gameplay in a bit. And it is very good. It deals okay damage, but the good thing with this build is that it survives very well, and it also deals damage, and we are okay. The average damage and DPS is not the best. Attack speed is awesome. I decided to upgrade only the weapon to replace the weapon, and the weapon I found that is very good for, actually it is perfect for this build, and this is the most reddish, not really red, reddish weapon. It is not really red, but it gets close anyways. And if I equip this one, it looks like this. But this is very good because this color here looks very nice in combination with the shield, as we can see here. And also this layout of the shield here, this color. It is a very good fit. So I thought that this would be a fitting upgrade. And actually, yeah, this weapon overall looks better visually than this one. This one looks more, I don't know. But anyways, the point is that, as we can see with this weapon, we have average damage 988 and the DPS 1780. I haven't activated my skills yet. Okay, let's activate. 1, 2, 3. With all of my skills activated, we have 1003 and 1800, and attack speed is 180. But if we equip this item, it goes up 2100 whatever, and 111, and 4634 at 220%. Almost maxed out. 222 is maxing out. With one weapon, melee weapon and a shield. As we can see, of course, the benefits are much better with this weapon, damage output and whatnot. And also this item has some very nice stats against the races of enemies, beasts and undead. Very, very powerful. Attack damage converted to health. This one has 50% chance of double vitality damage, but this one already provides 185 at least vitality damage on top of the physical damage of the weapon, the base weapon damage. So this is a very powerful item, much more powerful than this one. It also does vitality damage, which fits this build perfectly. This also does vitality damage, but this one does much more. And I decided to replace this one with this one, but I will still keep this item here. It will never go away. I will have to find another red shield to put it here, but I'm not going to be using this one. But for this video only, I will show you the differences between these two items. Take a look how it looks like. Yeah, I think that visually it fits perfectly with the rest of the visuals. So, let's go kill a couple of enemies. Let me activate this one. This is Eternal Ember, the beginning of Eternal Ember sack. As we can see, this build is still strong, although this weapon is not the best. But this build benefits from many things. We can see that also the damage goes up at the DPS because we use the rune weapon, which rune weapon increases total damage, intelligence, elemental damage. The total damage and intelligence points affect vitality damage as well. And also total damage affects physical damage, so this is why this weapon is still very good even in end game, while using this weapon against these enemies in this end game act. So let's equip this one. But of course, as we can see, the damage we deal is much higher with this weapon. And everything goes much higher. So let's kill more enemies. Nice. Very nice. Equip this one. But as we can see, the damage is very decent, even especially against the dead enemies, because we have Spirit Mastery. Spirit Mastery helps very much against the dead enemies overall. So it is not like this weapon is not good enough anymore for Eternal Embers. It is very good. But it is only that I want to make an upgrade, and this one is so much better. There is nothing there. I don't know if you can hear something sound like from my mic. That should be the air fan. I bought a new air fan finally, and it looks good. I don't know how long it will last, but for now it does a very decent job. So this is the update to this build after many years. This build still looks awesome. It is still deathless, although I have one death because I allowed the boss to kill me, as I said before. I don't remember if I played this build in Eternal Embers in the past, and then maybe, I don't know. But I found in my recent save files this build with the one death, which hasn't played in Eternal Embers. Something is telling me that maybe I had another version of this build which played in Eternal Embers. Some 1 or 2 years ago, I don't even remember. And if that's the case, then I don't know how, maybe from the Steam Cloud this one was downloaded. I have no idea actually, I don't know what is happening. But anyways, I'm going to take this build throughout Eternal Embers Act, and we will see how it does against enemies and everything. But truth be told, this is one of the best builds I have ever made. Visually, and also when it comes to the performance of the build with survivability, the balance between survivability and damage output. And as we can see here, the resistances are very awesome. 80, 80, 49, 62, 80, 57, 80, 25, okay, combined armor is low, but we have other things there. And we have, now especially with this one, we have constant attack damage compared to health, 15%. With this one we don't have attack damage compared to health, so this weapon also adds one more layer of survivability and healing. Because this build currently has 3, or without this weapon it has 3, it has the potion for healing, life drain skill for healing, and soul vortex for healing. But now with this item that provides attack damage compared to health, we have much more, because rune weapon already provides attack damage compared to health with this one, but that is very low, it is 4% only. Now 4% and 15%, we have 19% attack damage compared to health, so it is much higher than what this item could do with this skill alone. So 4 sources of healing, very good damage, especially with this weapon now, and very good resistances overall, and awesome looks. One of the best looking characters I have ever seen in this game. Not only my characters, in general. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you don't like what you see, leave a comment below. And Titan Quest 2 is coming out soon. How soon, I don't know, I wish I knew. But hopefully it will come out this summer and we will not have another delay, hopefully. So I will see you very soon again. Have a great day.